get it quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're going to feed their running back. Great job featuring him, great job setting the physical tone, and they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got them back on their heels.
Fighting off the defender. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Running inside, it's Smothers. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Left side, it's Smothers. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Running the red zone, it's Smothers. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Making the adjustment. Give to the running back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. He'll bring it out. It's Hall. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Just left that ball well short.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Throws for the tight end. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Sends it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a
Touchdown, Longhorn! Fit it in the window for the score. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. From deep, it's Hall. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. To the air, it's Levitt. The sure hands, it's Watkins. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep...
Caught, and he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. LSU right back to the line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And it didn't take long early in the game. That's the matchup everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defense...
It's a seam wide open, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, LSU! The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. 4th down, Manning. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a few.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tigers.
And he's in for his second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And the extra point was good. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to Brown. Pass to 6. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. To throw, Manning. Finds the tight end. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Gets the back moving. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Third and long right here. Manning from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. And the Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Driving forward, it's Brown. Stopped behind the line, he'll lose a yard. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. Rides to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Making the adjustment on the play. Third down from the gun, Manning. Moving out to the right. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric, he is dynamic, he'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket, and when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They're all over him. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smothers. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Right back to him. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC championship game, and that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up, and you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality in the ground game.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Right side, it's Green. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There's nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
The Tigers will hustle to the line.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Looking downfield, it's Levin. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
A shot toward the end zone. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some, makes a grab and room to run. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And it's an ancient proverb for a reason, right? Know thyself. And what he does best is hang in the pocket and throw strikes and attack the field. It's not really running. And you can see he takes off and the defense closes in fast. And the most important thing happens for the defense. They hit him, they get the ball out, and they force the turnover.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Might as well run him again. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Sets his feet. It's Levitt. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that 3rd down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up 4th down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on 3rd downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to run it in. He's into the end zone for the 2, and they've cut that lead in half, trailing by just a deuce. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
Number 8, set to advance on the football.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Now hits it, it's Smothers. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down, and the clock continues to run. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. At the 45 on his way. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Smothers. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Arch Madness. Caught behind the line. It's Smothers. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Back to pass, it's Manning. Right down the middle. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here's Arch to throw. On the move. He'll pull it down across the 45. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Just feeds the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Hits inside, it's Smothers. There's a crease. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
And Man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Throwing Manning. Going for 6. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get in an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Out wide right, it's Watkins. Great move, now he's got room. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more, but no question they have got to tackle better on the back end.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to him because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with the speed.
He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
Great job being physical in the middle of the defense. Goal line situation, 3rd down, nowhere for the runner to go in the middle of the field, so he tries to use his speed to bounce it, but this ain't high school. This defense has the ability to pursue and chase and get him down.
Back to throw, it's Levin. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1, gets him out to the 5. The Longhorns want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Turning it on! Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A give to Brown. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Longhorns have this offense rolling. They'll ride the hot hand. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Longhorns are facing 3rd and inches. They'll send the tight end in motion. Push is ahead. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The give on the counter. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick with the physical ground game late in the game. That's how you finish opponents off.
Quarterback signaling to his guys.
95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge. Go, go.
Run in the red zone. It's Simon. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They didn't quite get organized in time. They'll call a timeout with just 3 seconds remaining on the play clock. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Long way to go on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Simon. Could be. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, it's 3rd and short.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Levin. Look out! Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, They're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And the Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Second down to the air. Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball.
Fires toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Takes the handoff. It's Simon. Breaks into the open. Still on his feet. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wide receiver going in motion. Might as well give it to him again. Running through contact. Touchdown, Texas! He ran through two men on his way to the end zone.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, we've got a two-possession lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5, and the returner is stopped. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. Finds his man. It's Watkins. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time, you can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Right side, it's Green. Just plowing ahead. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Moves the pocket. It's Levin. Fires deep toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll need a bunch on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Another incompletion on third down.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, LSU.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Manning lines up in the gun on third down. Fires to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
On the delay, it's Simon. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They used a timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. Manning. Left side is Simon. There he goes. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. From the gun, it's Simon. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
You You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Manning from the gun on third down. Grabs it. They will score. Touchdown Longhorns. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Levin. Here comes the heat. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Here's a throw downfield late. So close to a huge gain there, but he makes the catch out of bounds. It's incomplete.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do to you.
Out wide right, it's Watkins. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Looking to the big tight end. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Arch is going to throw for it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Open field on the right. Into plus territory. They stop him at the 46, and now this offense can really attack. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Got some green grass. Oh, he's got some space. At the 20. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
And they add another touchdown late. Listen, this game's over. We all know that, but they're running the football. It's your job defensively to play physical and try to get the stop late and make sure they don't continue to get in the end zone.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.